Welcome everyone. My name is Jake the Dirty Cat, the D-Cat, whatever you like to call me, and today we are starting a fresh account on Final Fantasy XIV. Now, many of you may be asking, why are we doing this? Why when you have hundreds of hours in the game, why would you want to start fresh? Two reasons. One, I want the stream to be able to enjoy the game, the story, play through it with me. And two, I never really paid much attention to the story when I first played through this game. I think I completed base game. Oh god, what's this? The first expansion. The first expansion, Stormblood. So we got through, I think, 2, maybe 3 expansions, and I zoomed through the story the whole time. I didn't get any of the story. I just didn't pay attention to it. So I figured this would be a really good opportunity to play through it and calm down, game. So yeah, for this first episode, we're obviously gonna be on NA, and I think we're gonna go on Crystal. I think we're gonna go on the Crystal server, and I do already have 2 characters on Coral, so I think I might just stick with Coral. Yeah, we're gonna put a new character on Coral. I don't know what character I want to make. All my characters have been Makoto so far, so I'm thinking either the Aura or the Viera. Would it be too basic to go Bunny Girl? You know what? Let's go Aura. Alright, so unlike the sister clan, the Zela who bloody the land with endless trial count that the rain have embraced a life of tranquility and solitude, long abandoning the nomadic lifestyle of their ancestors, so the deep values. And then we have the Zela. Unlike their sister clan, the Rayan, who leads solitary lives hidden behind the savage peaks of Orthid's eastern reaches, the Zela are free spirits who roam the vast western steppe in close-knit tribes, hunting, gathering, and warring as their ancestors have. Hey, that sounds like my kind of jam. We're gonna go with the Zela. Oh my, chat. Oh my. So they're approximately 5 feet tall. Maybe like 5'1". Guys, don't make fun of him. I'm just curious. Oh my god. You guys didn't see anything. Okay, so I know this is D-Gen. I know, I get it. I kind of like that one. Like there. Cool. I do actually like that face start. Do we do like a normal? I kind of like that. Kind of looks really good. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Hair. I mean, that's kind of cool with the horns, but let's keep looking. Oh my god, there's a lot of hairstyles. That one's pretty cool, honestly, what I have on. I've been really, really excited to do this. I've been thinking about this for a couple weeks now. And I don't know, I'll be honest, I'm kind of getting burnt out a little bit on multiplayer games that are like really like just constant fighting and stuff like that. Like I love Battlefield, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that fun for me on stream. We will continue Coral Island as well. I've been enjoying that, but I figured today would be a cool day to do this. And primarily one of the reasons I'm starting this today is in like my free time. If I want a game on my own, I could level up like the crafting job and stuff like that, and just not do it, or like other jobs and stuff like that, and not progress the story or anything like that. So I figured that'd be kind of cool. So I figured today would be a good day to start this. I think I have every expansion up to the newest expansion, by the way. But it's gonna take us probably damn near 1,000 hours to get through. Maybe I'm exaggerating. Maybe like close to 500 hours to catch up on everything. I kind of like that a lot, actually. I think we can always go to like barbers to change our haircuts and stuff like that too. Oh, that one's also really. Oh, I can't. Okay, that might be the wave. I kind of want to find like a nicer brown, maybe. I always go with white hair. I don't know if I want to go white hair this time. It's kind of. Oh, dude, like brown with like the white mixed in, that might be the wave. Hold on, we might be cooking with gas. I like that. I think that's the wave. I'm fine with that one. A little more closed off eyes. That's kind of like what I do. Kind of like the smaller irises. Okay, this is important. We got to find like Hazel. Kind of feel like that's. Oh, and if we can like find like a brown, maybe. Actually, maybe we do like a darker green and then I kind of really like that. I think that looks fantastic. I kind of how's my like mouth look? I kind of feel like I have like a smaller mouth. Yeah, I like that. I think that's fine. Do you want any kind of... I don't really mess with face paint too often. Maybe we do that. I kind of like that. I like that. Okay, cool. Sure. All right, this is important. This is important. So the Halon, Glaciers and Goddess of War, the Goddess of Love, the God of Knowledge, the Goddess of Fate, Goddess of Navigation, the Goddess of Travelers and Vagrants, the God of the Arts, the God of Destruction. This is Keeper of the Sun, God of his Inquiry, Goddess of Commerce, Goddess of Abundance, and the God of Time. Where is the Goddess of... There's the Keeper of the Moon and Goddess of Love. You guys don't know about me, I love, like, the moon. Like, I love, like, lunar stuff, so... Let's go with, Menfina. Okay, this is gonna be the hardest part. Okay, so I have pretty much played every job in this game to some degree. But I have definitely played some more than others. I have played quite a bit of Gladiator and Marauder. I've played quite a bit of White Mage. I've played a lot of Pugilist or Monk. Quite a bit of Monk or Bard. A little bit of Black Mage, a lot of Summoner. We have not really played much Lancer though. I've not really messed with Dragoon too much. So I'm almost tempted to go Lancer. I've barely touched Dragoon in this game, and Dragoon's one of my favorite jobs. You know what? I'm going Dragoon. So we can't go on Coral. So you know what? Let's go. If any of you want to play with me and try the game, I'm going to be on the Crystal Data Center, and I'm going to be in Midas. Actually, let's go Goblin. Okay, never mind. Crystal server on NA, and we're going to go Goblin. Let me repeat that, Goblin. We are going Goblin server for anyone that wants to play with us and start the game. Alright, so this is going to be... We're going to do overall questions. Okay. Alright, let's send her. Like I said, we are going to pay attention to all, all the story stuff, all that. Oh, I'm almost out of soda. Sad. All right. Let's get it. Hopefully that's better.
Here. Here. Feel. Here. Feel. Think.
Turn down a little bit more, sorry. Oi! Y'all right, lass? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the Aether. I reckon some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret though, you'll soon get used to it. Look at the little moogles. Feeling better, Koopo? Aha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Koopo. We're moogles and we live in this wood. Normal folks can't see or hear us, which makes you special, Koopo. And seeing as how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you had a chance to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Kupo. Gridania is still a fair way away, or a fair way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how's about you keep me company until we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Bremont's the name, and Pedalin's me trade. As for your good self, judging by your usual garments, I'd say you were one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Yes, sir. I knew it, going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory? No, that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What was the first attracted you to it? To amass a fortune. You know me, I'm all about that money. Fortune, well, it's a dream we've all had at one time or another. Once you've learned to handle yourself in a fight, you'll want to pay a visit to whichever crafting or gathering guild tickles your fancy. Gridania's are now for its leather workers and carpenters, not to mention its botanists. Adventuring ain't just about killing things after all. A peaceful pastime will help you make your fortune. Just remember though, there are more important things than a fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, that's a fact. Halt! Go no further. What's this then? Ooh-ah. Ooh-ah. What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Let me whoop their ass. Bloody elves, we shall hold them here. Try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixal to send us a welcome party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so you take care, alright? By the by, is it your first trip to Gridania? No. Thought not, eh? But I'll wager we've been some changes since the last time you visited. Allow a journey intern to teach you a few new things about your destination. Ahem. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all of Orzia. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties movement, and gave the Axel unneeded encouragement. Berman's raids have become a daily occurrence. At long last, behold Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
The Chocobos. And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the market to deliver me wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this by way of thanks for keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want. And in her heart, sow serenity, purity, and sanctity.
With that being said, guys, on Friday and Saturday, we are 100% playing some Arc Raiders. I'm very excited to be playing some Arc Raiders. You there, yes you. Your face is not known to me, newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Ferdinand, Wood Whaler of Gridania. It is my duty to protect our nation from her enemies who will welcome those who may yet prove her friends. Let us see what you are. Welcome to a vibrant forest nation, cradle in the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. That was the keyboard. Follow should just move your character, just position of the camera when you're ready to proceed. Alrighty. So then hot bar 1, so we've got, that's perfect. Pop bar 2. Pop bar 3. 1. Nice. Perfect. Accept. Another green adventure, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known as at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carline Canopy is the building you can see behind me. Speak to Mother Mayon within, and she will take you in hand. You begin a quest. Use the dealer stuff to complete your task. Fine. Ah, there we go. So, we're gonna play through the first expansion as Dragoon, or through the base game as Dragoon. And then once we get to Heaven's Word, the first expansion, we might switch it up to healing and do Astrologian. The classes I've played the most are definitely Machinist. Machinist is probably my number one most played class, followed closely by Monk and Summoner, followed then by Warrior, quite a bit of Dark Knight, a little bit of Astrologian, quite a bit of Bard, a little bit of Ninja, a little bit of Reaper. So yeah. Well, what do we have here? A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mayon's my name, or Mother Mayon, as most call me, and the Caroline Canopy is my place. As head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. There's gonna be a lot of talking, dude. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties at adventure by assisting in the people of Gridania. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well with our nation, but naught could be farther from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and the various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble, trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north. And that is to say nothing of the Calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal, but I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon, Dalamud, and fired rain upon the realm. It is this which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square malm of the 12th was spared the devastation, yet despite the forest extension of wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable this must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we will explain, the facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from the certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet whenever we try to share their names, the world dies upon our lips. The words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem, pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Use a quill, scroll your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate if you use your real name. There is a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Obero Karshans. And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias. Very well, from the moment forward, you're a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elements and bounty of the Twelveswood. A guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived, another God's damned adventure. I'm gonna whoop your ass. So you start with the adventures, the very soul the Gridania needs. The elder seeds here, however, herself bade us welcome with them open arms. Do you mean to disregard her? Of course not, lest you forget it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. I am to blame if others bring mistrust upon themselves. You adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the 7th Hell. Your lances look dumb. Pay the outburst no mind. You meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12 wood of late, and you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way of the folk who live in isolation, Gridania are wont to mistrust things they do not know well no. Sorry guys, I apparently have the incomprehension of a 12-year-old. Your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalog of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on Old Mother Mayon to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Lot of talking. This is good practice, though. I've been out of it for a while. That concludes the introductory game tutorial. You've taken the first step of adventure in the city of Gridania. Listen well to your wisdom of Mother Mayon, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Bum, bum, ba-da. Yes, sir. So it does not look like we get anything until level 4. Understood. Core quest used to tell the story of Eorzea, or people are called main scenario quests. Oh yeah, just so this is just our main quest stuff. Mayon, proprietress of the Caerleon Canopy, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure that you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte, the massive crystal stand in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Caerleon Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of ever wanting adventurer. Once you've located the crystal, all you need to do is touch the surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you're to visit the Lancers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the polearm. Speak with Jillian, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For the third and final task, I would have you visit the markets in the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more on the market than buying and selling. Speak with Parsamantrit, and listen while do his console. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your task, so rope man, Nofaka, guide your path. And then one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to pre-offer a helping hand. I certainly will be pleased to meet a venture with whom they confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of world-shattering importance, but proving your worth and build a reputation in time, folk will be more inclined to trust you with matters of moment.